Hi, a few of you have asked me about these brass separators or brass organizers. They're about 45 or 50 bucks for the set, and then it's another, I can't remember, 10 or 20 or so for the 380 separator that separates 380 from 9mm. Without that, it just sorts all 380 and 9mm into the same batch. Basically what they are is, there are three different sizes of these trays or buckets, the slots in them, that are precisely cut so that 45 automatic size brass won't go through this one, and 40 size brass won't go through this one, and 9mm size brass won't go through this one. And it also catches 380s, as I said before. So you just stack them on top of each other. I've found that if you line up the slots, it goes quicker. It doesn't necessarily have to be that way, but and I also put a big box of just to catch the 22s and the garbage and the stuff from the range or whatever, fragments and stuff that you don't want to keep. And then you can recycle the 22, of course, as just clean brass. So I'm going to put my mask on so that it'll probably sound a little bit strange, but just have a few of buckets ready to go, and you can it's just mixed range brass. And at this point, I just sort out, when I grab a handful, I just sort out the 30-06 or something big, and I'll just pick the steel out and whatever, like there's a live round, I save those and pull them. I just pick it. I do about 3 or 4 handfuls at a time. If it's mostly 9mm, then I'll do 3. But if the batch happens to have a lot of 45 in it or 40, you can do a lot more. So I'll just pull the rifles out as I grab it, kind of pick it out of my hand, and any steel and stuff that I don't want to keep, I'll just check it at this point. I think that's a steel. So that's one. 2. I kind of pull apart the nested ones at this point. 3. 4. So then you just then that's your 45. And I just turn it over. It's easier to do it that way, I think. This will catch any 357 SIG or any similar size brass. You can pick that out at the time. That's 40. And this is your 9s and 380s. This also catches 223. So if you forgot to pick them out or they slip through, it'll catch the 223 size brass. The 38 special gets caught here by the rim, so they're easy to see. 38 special and 357 or anything with that size rim will get caught in the 40 separator. So then, if I see any that are obviously 380s at this point, I'll just pick them out, but I don't. Then I'll end up going back and sorting all the 9s as 380s. So let me show you that once real quick. So then I'll put the 380 separator in. Let's see here. Oh yeah, like this. So there's one right there. You can kind of see it fall here it fall through. There's another one. And it's kind of an arduous process, but it's worth it. Then you know that all those 9s are 9s. So that's how that 380 separator works. So pretty cool, and it's a time saver. You have a lot of brass to separate. The automatic ones that people make that have parallel rollers or whatever are really cool, but if you can do that, then more power to you. But I use these. They're cheap. and effective. And rock on.